My heart.
Fucking die!
Now kiss. It's a huge boulder. Punch it. Punch that boulder. Come. Take that, you bit. Oh my god, his hand got shot off. What? You shut up. I don't wanna just if it was me, I'd put it on D. Code Veronica is a D tier game and I'm not changing it. CVX needs to be a top 8 tier ahead of RE1 and 3. That guy has sick moves. Sick moves. They pushed you back. So what do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon, chat? Do you think Tiny's going to be the first to get grabbed, or do you think Lewis is going to get? Honestly, I don't think you can get grabbed. I think you've sorted it. Shut up. My heart.
Fucking die!
Now kiss. It's a huge boulder. Punch it. Punch that boulder. Come. Take that, you bit. Oh my god, his hand got shot off.
Any left? I don't think so. Good. Shit.
What? You should. Oh, what? I don't want to just. If it was me, I'd put it on D. Code Veronica is a D tier game and I'm not changing it. CVX needs to be a top 8 tier though, ahead of RE1 and 3. That guy has sick moves. Sick moves. They pushed you back.
He was just full on peeking his eye out from behind the chat.
So what?
I feel like Tony and myself have got this soft thing.
What do you reckon, guys? What do you reckon, chat? Do you think Tiny's gonna be the first to get grabbed, or do you think Lewis is gonna get?
He just follows me.
Honestly, I don't think you can get grabbed. I think you've sorted it. Shut up.
Glorious.
My heart.
Fucking die!
Now kiss.
It's a huge boulder. Punch it. Punch that boulder. Come.
Take that, you bitch! Oh my god, his hand got shot off. What? Oh, what? I don't wanna just... If it was me, I'd put it in B. Code Veronica is a B tier game and I'm not changing it. CVX needs to be a top A tier
Hello. Welcome to the stream. My name is Here for Hire. It's good to see you. Guess what we're playing? If you can't tell already by the music and by the title, it's the Outer Worlds again. So if you enjoyed that last time, well, good for you. We're doing it again. Not the whole game, might I add, but just some of it. Just some of it. If you are here today, thank you ever so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. I know it's Monday. It is kind of my Friday in a way. Once again, I work kind of weird times, so I have to apologize again for not moving, but for not streaming for like a good 2 weeks or so, which I do feel bad about. I do love streaming, I really do, but it's very, very hard when you're doing lots of things in the background, you know. It's hard enough to just have a break, you know. so we're here today, perhaps not very well rested, but still I wanted to do something and I didn't want to do it on my own. So here I am, streaming for your entertainment, if that's what you like. As always, there are millions of streamers out there, and if you've chosen mine, that's cool. You know, I honestly, it touches my heart that people enjoy this sort of stuff. So I've been having a lot of fun in the last like month or so, streaming in a more oh god, I've just tapped the microphone. Streaming in a more casual capacity where I'm just sitting on my couch and having a laugh. I hope you enjoy it too. You know, it's kind of like, you know, it means a lot to me, and I certainly don't feel like the content lacks in any way by me not having a camera. Perhaps the only thing that's different is the fact that you can't see me make weird faces, which admittedly is kind of a bit of my brand, but still, hopefully the soothing British voice and the odd weird chatter is stuff that you can enjoy and sit down to. Literally the other day, and I know it's kind of a bit narcissistic, but the other day I was sitting there and I was just watching back a little bit of the last Outer Worlds video that I put to YouTube, and I really enjoyed it. I don't know why I enjoy my own stuff, but I had a fun time. so it can't be that bad, or maybe I'm just very biased because it's me. So but yeah, I certainly had a good time. I hope you've had a good week or two since I've been around. Please let me know if you can hear all of the TV in the background, because I would use headphones, but it does feel a lot nicer to sit here and just play games naturally. So let me know if you hear any background noise or anything. I do have a lot of filters on, so you shouldn't, but still, I do appreciate it if you did let me know. What else have I got to say? Question of the day. Here we go. There's something. Question of the day today is: do you dunk your biscuits or your cookies? A friend at work mentioned this today and was like, "Do you dunk your biscuits in tea or coffee?" And I was like, "Yes, but why are you asking?" And hence, I've brought it ahead to the stream because it is an important question. It's a very important question. Do you dunk your cookies if you're American, or your biscuits in tea / coffee / hot beverage, hot beverages, hot beverage? Just let me know. Okay, it's important to my well-being. I'm sitting here today because I've got tomorrow off. I've got a nice brewski with me today. Today we're drinking Northern Monk. I don't know what, it's an Indian Pale Ale, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's really nice. So if you fancy it too, not like, you know, not forcing anyone, you can do what you want. You know, it's a free world. Well, it's a free country, at least where I live. So grab yourself a brewski if you'd like, and join me today. I've got a few more, or I got a couple more of these, so perhaps my eloquence will reduce quite severely. But nevertheless, I have had quite a long, tiresome, tedious week or two. But it's been a week or two that has been very, very productive. I'm very proud of some of the stuff that I've done over the last couple of weeks. Not to get into too much detail, but I've really succeeded in what I was doing in the past, and that's really going to help me out in the future. So if anyone's interested in talking a bit more about that, I'm happy to do that, like, outside of the stream. But nevertheless, I feel like we should get started with the Outer Worlds. We had a really good time last time, very chill time. We've decided to play as a character who is completely and utterly obsessed with the board. And if you don't know who the board are, they're like quote unquote bad guys, where they're just very corporate. You know, they are the corporate elite that own the Halcyon system, and we are obsessed with them. We are a melee character. We are charming. but we are also a bit of a brute. So that's how we're gonna play. We're gonna play like we're a bodyguard to the board, which I hope you enjoy. Usually I play a relatively nice character. I usually play nice characters because it makes me feel bad to play horrible characters. And I'm not necessarily saying we're gonna play a really horrible character, because this game is quite morally, well, I mean, it's morally quite dark anyway, you know, like it pushes on some tough concepts, some tough relatable concepts that involve the idea of work and the idea of this grind based culture, and also like the idea that the elite class own everything and you own nothing, sort of thing. Like it's quite a dark game, but it's such a comical game as well. Like if you haven't played the Outer Worlds, do yourself a favor and get and just get it, because I mean it's quite an expensive game. It's about 40 quid when I last checked, but it's certainly a very, very good game to play. I 100% enjoy it. If you like games that are Western RPGs, I would say Obsidian do a very, very good job. What with there being the people that made New Vegas. Costa, how's it going, pal? Good to see you. Harvey, good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. How are you both doing today? How are you both doing? I'm editing a video now. Nice. Let me know how that goes. If you don't mind, what is it about? What's the video about? Is it another one of your speed runs? I did have a bit of a tangent at the start where I spoke about sort of where I've been again. But if you've been a follower of this channel for any significant period of time, you know where I've been. Fortunately, there's been a lot of success in the last couple of weeks, so I'm very, very happy, and I'm very, very proud of what I've accomplished. It goes bad. I'm trying to overlay game footage on top of a video of me talking. It's giving me issues. Oh no. Oh no. I'm no video editor, but if you want to talk about stuff, then that's cool. If you just want to rant about how annoying it is, then that's cool. How is the audio? Am I a bit quiet? I tried to turn up the game audio, because last time I realized I couldn't hear anybody in the game. I'm using Vegas movie. Game audio is a bit louder. No, is it because of the music? It shouldn't be louder than me. What I might do is I might turn up like the volume of the people in the game, but not the music. Bada bing, bada boom. Outer Worlds. Welcome to the stream, Poison. Sorry it's so late. I had to have a little bit of a nap when I got home. I had to have a little bit of a nap when I got home today, and I decided to treat myself because it's been a long week. So I'm very excited for a day where I'm not actually doing anything tomorrow. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. I am getting my hair cut. I'm getting my hair cut, and I'm also going to the bank. Go me. He has a huge bulge in that movie. It's distracting. Are you? I mean, the movie's distracting you from that bulge. That's that. Bowie packing heat. My first crush. I was too, but that's a bit weird, but okay. I can't even remember things when I was 2. How are you having a crush on someone when you were 2? You remember everything. Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't even remember like things last week. Honestly, it's really good. I can replay things all the time. I can replay things all the time and it doesn't bother me. I think I played New Vegas 4 times. Okay, back to the video. Okay, Costa. Talk to me. Alright, so you meant you're going to go back to editing the video. Alright, no problem. Thank you ever so much for showing your face today. I really appreciate it. Anyway, let's play some video games. I just wanna play video games. Alright, we're doing it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit. There you go. I'm doing it. Poison, are you playing Resident Evil 8 like I told you? Alright, let's do it. Also, our mutual long-legged friend is out. Yeah, it's been a long time where he's been in prison. But I'm glad he's out now. I'm about to boot it up. I just got the shower. You haven't got a long time. You haven't got a lot of time to play it. Well, you going to bed in about half an hour, aren't you? Gotta get a nice early sleep. Alright, let's just do this. Let's do this. So, where we left off. Picture a scene, okay? Picture a scene. We're in Edgewater. We just killed some criminals. The cannery smells lovely. I got some pills. I got some pills for a bunch of sick people. It's very cool. Who needs sleep? Clearly didn't help legs. Damage when alone in party, 25% walk speed, 20% sprint speed, 25% weapon armor durability, 15% crit chance, 25% science weapon. Well, we're not using guns. Being a shrewd negotiator may cost you some friends, but you make up for it in bits. Your companions have a lot to teach you about killing. You become very efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born as a cargo hauler. Carrying capacity, hands down.
Hey, you hear
Hands down.
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve.
Please let me know whether you can hear like
Damn. Always thought he was
the
making
game audio, because it was too loud and now it's too, I think it's too quiet, but I'm playing on a TV now so I can't tell. I just need me some soul tuna to get me through the day. Find a power regulator. Collect Ludwig's graveyard fees. Collect Phyllis's great. I'm gonna do that next because I'm one of these people that likes to do side quests. You're gonna be like, oh, blimey, hero, what the hell? Like, this is why aren't you playing a game? Because I am playing the game.
These days.
That's the way it goes.
Find a Power Ranger. I gotta find a Power Ranger. Go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. Go Power Rangers. Do 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 do. Go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
Ha! That's cause they're dead. Oh, I've got to go. No, he's the one that wants the fees. He's the one. He wants the fees. All right, let's go. Let's go to Ludwig. Technically, I could use Pavati. I don't feel like we're going to be using companions like we should in this game because I'm playing as a character who is a bit of a bored badass. We're not going to get on very well with everybody else. What the hell?
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
I've got a truncheon right here, pal. Are you okay? You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
That's like it. That's like Fallout 4. It's like the whole thing about Fallout 4. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
I find it weird how the light goes through their ears like real people.
Fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I am the resistance. If your resistance needs another gun, I am for
I've been
hire.
gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Proper armies pay enlistment, but yes, boy. Yes, boy. We're already like getting our monies.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
75 bits. 75 bits. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? I ain't no cheap boy.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our
Thank you for the
beloved town.
clip, Poison.
The scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
If I'm going after this mechanical scout, I could use some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Yay! The blue glowy square thing sounds great. You might hear my can fizz, okay? You might hear my can fizz. Okay, that was better than I anticipated. Alright, we're gonna go help Ludwig because he seems like a straight up guy who's totally not crazy. We're gonna go help Ludwig mainly because I want his money. I want his money. Money's important. It's more important than anything. Did I get a quest from him? Die robot or D robot? So what I found last time when we played this is that the combat's quite difficult.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply. Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Navigation systems have determined this location. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a spacers.
So if you have Pavati with you, she can like repair him. I don't know. We could pick up Pavati just because it's easier to do this quest. But I would end up having to, like, you know, socialize with Pavati. It's not really a problem. I absolutely adore Pavati in this game. I think she's lovely. But I'm trying to be, you know, a badass. I'm trying to be badass and not like rely on people. Because I'm like totally like good and stuff. If anyone's new to the stream and wondering why I talk absolute gibberish, it's for entertainment's sake. We're gonna go get Pavati because Pavati's gonna help us. But the problem is Pavati is very goody. She's a goody two shoes, and I'm gonna be, you know, for the board. So I don't know. Actually, that's a good point. Should we just be on our own because it means that people aren't gonna judge us for doing horrible things? Who, Poison, you've played this game. Who in this game is most likely to be okay with me doing horrible things? The stream judges. Who? You. The stream's gonna judge me killing this poor defenseless robot. I think as long as I only take the robot with me everywhere, I think it's fine because the robot doesn't judge you. You honestly can't remember? This game came out last year, didn't it? Alright, we're gonna go get Pavati, but we're not gonna like... The thing is... Dog meat doesn't judge. Rip dog meat. We could play nice, but I've played that way before. Here, look, I've literally like 2 streams in. I'm 2 streams in and I'm already questioning my role playing. I can't play horrible people. I'm too nice. And I really like Pavati. She's lovely. Same as that. I've forgotten what her name is, but there's another one. You know the lady with the short hair. I like her too. The guy that you pick up on that space station, he's probably all right. He's probably all right. And also the robot. Hey, look, dead things.
You the new... Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Excuse me, I don't work for Spacer's Choice, so can you stop talking to me like I'm your lesser? I'm part of the board.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker.
He shot himself because you worked too hard.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
No.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Oh my god. See, this is the thing that's dark about this game, right? So, A, she has to pay the fees because she found the body. B, it's basically, oh look, you work for the company. You work for the company and therefore you're owned by the company. And even if you die, you have to pay the price for your death. You know? What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
That seems familiar. No, it doesn't. He was a he was a person, not an asset. This Eugene guy sounds like he was more trouble than he's worth. He was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
What lives? What lives? You haven't got life. You don't have a life. You don't have a life. I don't know what I'm doing walking around with this baton. Wow, look at this ground. This is some mighty fine ground. Would you mind if I took a screenshot? Too bad, I'm doing it anyway. Okay, let's get Pavati. It's a very beautiful game, this game. Very beautiful. Poison, I'm so glad that you managed to visit you won't have to watch the stream back on the YouTube. Did you actually finish? Did you finish the video? Or am I just ahead of the game right now?
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you finish.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies.
This game really hits me hard.
Allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
We can start with introductions. I'm Jake Bullet.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Space's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator. And I'm gonna take it off you.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
So here's the thing, right? It's quite a moral dilemma. But because we're playing as a board person, we're just gonna do what the board wants.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so
It's mostly
all
abandoned.
that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Nice. Good to see that. When you say mostly abandoned, what do you
I was
mean?
not entirely sure how to tell you this.
I got jumped by a
Botanical labs
piggy
are
in the
not
village.
inhabited, but
Piggy in the village.
there are
Piggy in
people
the
who live
village.
there.
Piggy, 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 piggy in the village. How'd you get jumped by a pig? I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. Botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. What a surprise. I would have never have guessed. I don't think these people would take kindly to losing it. You mean marauders. Marauders aren't people.
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Yeah. Come home to Edgewater, the place where you'll work yourself to death. I entered the room and it squealed, charging at me, and it made me jump. Is that probably the most scariest part of the game for you? If you want me to solve your dessert problem, I charge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. By cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab.
I'll murder them.
Speak to their
I'll
leader,
murder them good.
Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Reed, I'll do what I can to help. You see, I'm
My
gonna
dad
help this.
told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Oh, Pavati, you're so
Mr.
lovely.
Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
The question is why you're trusting this to a stranger. You can check your quest log for dependencies. Hey Pavati, you don't seem too pleased with me. That's gonna be a normal thing in this game, I'm afraid.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what about the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well do you know the deserters? You work with them, you were friends or what?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
If you were nice, you would probably listen to Adelaide. I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave.
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around.
Pavati,
About the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Pavati, you seem to talk a lot for someone who doesn't like talking to people.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe
No, they're
think
not.
of something else to try.
They're cogs in the
Something we
machine.
ain't.
They're
Used to go
numbers.
walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Oh, you're so unconfident.
Thanks, Miss. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my...
I'm sorry, Pavati, but we gotta just do the wrong thing again. We gotta do the thing that's gonna make me lots of money, lots and lots of money. And right now, I need your help to go fix a robot because I don't want to kill the robot. Robot's got no problem with me. I'm so glad that I started playing this again. Oh no! You bitch! Oh no, I'm not good enough. I don't have the skills. I do have the skills. The annoying thing, and I didn't think it was going to be this annoying, is that I don't have any regeneration of health. Literally, that was a bad decision. That was a bad decision. I have to like breathe this stuff every time I want to heal. Whereas I could have been like, psych. Literally when I played this game the last time, I had all of my health regeneration. So it was like, haha, you know, like Call of Duty where you get shot in the face and you're like, just wait, I've just got to wait. Okay, I'm good.
Aw, he ain't gonna fret. Bet I could fix him up smart.
You fix him up smart.
Searching for
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Go ahead, Pavati, I need the money.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
navigation systems operational.
Jeremy!
Path toward
I love you,
repair bay
Jeremy.
detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Pavati, why did you name the mechanical?
On account of I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Oh, I can't play this game. I can't play this game without hanging out with my best buds.
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy.
It's so cute. I can't play without Pavati. Oh, goodness me, I saw some stutter there. This game, I don't know whether it's the game. I honestly, I think it's actually... because it stutters even if I lower the graphics, so... I think it's just the game itself, you know, like it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best on the Xbox One, and I was thinking, well, you know, it's on the Xbox One, it can't be that great. But on PC, I thought, you know, oh, you know, it smooth out some of those stutters, but it still does it. So it might just be an engine thing.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore because his name's Jeremy.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts.
They don't have hearts.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
You're a... I don't even know what to say about this gentleman.
On the double, soldier. Don't.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
Did that person just say, I wonder if the plague's gonna pass? Boy, do I understand
You're not
that.
a big drinker, are you?
I love a good drink, me. Ludwig's bundle. Have we got to go back to Lud? Oh my goodness! Can I at least fast travel? So the difference between this game and then perhaps something like Oblivion or Skyrim, or you know the Fallout games, is that, oh goodness, what's going on there? Is that it's rather like the maps are rather small. It gives you the illusion that you've got like a lot to explore, but you don't. I would actually go as far, I would say that this game is like no longer than 30 hours long. It's a good game, and I basically did everything the last time I played it. And I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think it's too short, but I did enjoy the game. Now that it's got 2 DLC with it, I don't know how long the game will be, but we will find out. We will find out, because I anticipate that I'll play it. What is going on with this game? Stop chopping.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a...
I've already got one.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanical she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on.
She could be a sympathizer.
Could be a sympathizer.
She likes the mechanicals. Calls them names and such.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Yes, you know me really well. So I guess it's the geothermal plant next. It's weird because it all kind of converges in this one place. I wonder if we've been there. Yes, we've been there. And I can just fast travel, because you know who would walk to places? Jeez, that sounds boring. Let me in. Let me in.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Nice and easy. Kapow! Jeremy, no! Technically, we could just run to the door.
Here they come.
Bye. Bye. Why fight when you don't have to fight? Kapow.
Mr. Thompson said to talk with Miss McDevitt before doing anything here.
Pavati, you some kind of goody two shoes. Come on, mate. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That is a good point. You will foul the quest if you don't go speak to Adelaide before you go rooting around.
Processing data.
Processing data. Pavati, just carry on. You don't need to fight things. Just go. Go, 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 go. We're gonna go back to the Vic. Oh my god, we're gonna go back to the Vicar. But he's so boring. You got nothing on me. I'm a big boy, I don't get scared. Exclamation sound alerts. But I'm a big boy. I don't get scared. I am a big boy. I don't get scared.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
The last time I was here, I made a joke about... Last time I was here, I made a joke about how I would philosophist you in the face. I won't be making jokes in this one. I'm mature now. It worked, hella delay. It worked like pretty instantly on this side. It must be a delay in the terms of like you watching.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
What spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
That's a good quote. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. I was actually asking what your religion was all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
So is that like God? Everything you do is pre-planned and that you have no choice.
The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need
Isn't that
question
really
their path
boring
again.
though?
Some
Like,
even
why
believe
would
this
anyone
ultimate
aspire
knowledge
to
will
do
unlock
anything
mankind's
if
true
the
potential,
plan is
and we
already
will
set in
all
place?
become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion. Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Kill some people, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll do anything for some money. Cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think of Adelaide's group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
It's not a choice because you believe that everything is in a plan. So it was part of the plan that they deserted. Oh my god, your whole thing is full of plot holes. You'll be like, oh yeah, you chose to live out there, it's your fault. Hang on a minute. You told me a minute ago that everything was like written down before the universe started. So are they really making a decision? Stupid OSI.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? It sounds like I got my work cut out for me, thank you for your time.
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I'm always serious about money. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
It seems like the authorities would be interested to hear you're after this contraband text.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. Glad we see eye.
I just like money.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always
Give me them
find
dollar bills. Okay, right. I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to go grab another drink. Thank you everyone for being here. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in about 2 to 3 minutes, okay? I'm not going to put on any like videos or anything, so you know, just chill out. We're a casual streamer now. Hey, welcome back, Lee. Glad you're doing all right. Okay. Thank you, everybody. I'm back. Let me know how I was gonna say let me know how your weekend's going, but I understand that it's like the start of the week. All right, since we've got another like quest, we'll do that. Sup. We'll do the book quest, which I think is in the Edgefowl community center. Love it. Love it. Love stealing. I just love stealing. So, something of interest that some people might not necessarily know of at the moment. I did have a massive rant about it the other day, but Resident Evil Village has a has FSR now, which is AMD's new super resolution technology, which isn't as good as DLSS, I've heard, but is still good apparently. Whoa, no, here we go. There he is. But apparently I've heard that that it's really good if you want to play a game either at a higher resolution than you can handle, or if you have some bad hardware, which, let's face it, nobody can get hardware nowadays, so it's good. Ha, think your big stuff. Think your big stuff with your massive, like, drug addiction. I'm sorry. It's not drug addiction to try and keep myself healthy. You think you're a big guy with your big guns? Get out of my way, fool. Employers' rights. Under the Biased Labour Standards Act, wage determined by merit of your work. Overtime may result in higher pay if the quality of said work is considered exemplary. Your employer has the right to dock your pay should you damage any facilities or equipment. It is your responsibility, not your employer's, to avoid workplace hazards. Mate. I just got the letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to the Edgewater Cannery, effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community centre, selling rare memorabilia. But scripture tells us all that happens for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books mouldering in some contraband locker. So I stashed them all away in a cave by the river. How's life? Tiresome. feel like I'm playing in the OuterWorlds. Same, but not for me. It's so it's good and bad. You know, it's good and bad. Husband works like 14 hours a day, but he works at night, so I never get to see it. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, I mean, you know, it's not as bad as that. I wish both of you the best of luck in getting better terms and conditions. What is your, if you don't mind me asking, what is your like maternity like?
Look out! We made it!
How dare you? No, that's not what I meant by that. It's not what I meant by that. I meant like, you know, how much time do you get off to care for your kid? I had a dream I went roller skating last night while pregnant and I tripped. Oh no, you get 3 months. Okay. Is that like good for America? Because I know we get like a year or something. Oh, I mean, like the ladies get a year. The men, we get like 2 weeks or something, but... Oh! No, that is not good. A year, it seems like a bit much, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. I think they get a year. Poison. do ladies get like a year's maternity, or is it like 9 months?
Easy.
Easy peasy. I don't think they do ahead, and they said there was 12 weeks as well. That's not true, I don't think. I'll tell you what, let me look it up. And after that it's half pay. Oh, but I'm gonna have to get it up to look. I'm gonna have to get up to look it up. I believe so, but I can only speak from experience. It is a year. Oh, yeah, I thought so. But the first 26 weeks looks like the full pay. Oh, what? And it's like so 26 weeks is full pay, and then after that it's half. I think they can tag some annual leave on it too, so they don't lose it. Why do they get annual leave when... Why do you get annual leave when you're not working? Doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, I'm just going to tag some annual leave on it. Excuse me, you haven't been to work. I mean, sure, like, look, surely people can't complain about that, right?
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French! Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
You didn't want that book to keep other reading it. You wanted it for yourself.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted. Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our
I
attempts
see.
to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also
Yeah,
one
but
of the
that's
founders
before
of the
though.
Philosophist
That's
school of
before.
thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist? Oh, philosophist you in the face.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know
I
to be
think
true.
the NHS gets better
all is
benefits
chaos,
than
in stark contrast to
well,
OSI's
yeah.
belief in the
Let's
plan.
not talk about that.
But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
You're allowed to take time off up to 11 weeks. I think the normal amount of time off in the UK is about 5 weeks. 5 to 6 weeks. But that's paid. You can have more than that, but it's unpaid. Oh, 11 weeks prior to the birth. That's a lot of time.
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick.
I'm
or any
a young
also a
person. I'm
passable gun
28.
hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
This dude trying to sign you up for Scientology. It's scientism, actually. So different. It's got a plan. It's got a big plan and everything. I love plans. Sign me up for that. Does it have a calendar? I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. Did I ever tell you a story about a car salesman that tried recruiting me? I don't think you did, no.
Fantastic.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you...
Look at me! I've got levels. Oh well, he did, but my mum came back to the store before he could open all of his books. What, the L. Ron Hubbard books? So it started on a spaceship. Started on a spaceship in a galaxy far, far away. So I don't know. They were just 3 thick books that he had Scientology in big letters on the spine. Well, they've got to make it obvious that they're Scientology books. Oh, look, I failed on delivering Reed's message. I'm such a bad guy. I'm such a bad guy. I'm so sorry. I forgot the skill points. Let me level up. Level up. I once had an interesting conversation with some Mormons in the UK, and it was weird. I was like, "Well, you're far from home," and they were like, "Yeah, we get, we go on like trips and stuff to like talk to people in different countries and things." I was like, "Oh, that's really, really cool. Like, tell me a bit about yourselves and stuff." And they did, and they basically had a really like cool conversation with them. And I said, "Look, I'm really sorry, pals, but like, I'm not really like the religious type. But I've had a really good conversation with you, and I've really enjoyed talking to you, and they were really cool people. They had some really, really like, they were just like genuine cool guys. Were they from Utah? Please tell me they were from Utah. I have no idea, but I don't know. I don't know if they were from Utah. They were just from America. Mormons are very nice. One of my mods is Mormon. Oh, that's cool. Hey, look, I don't care what religion you follow, as long as you're a nice person. It doesn't bother me. People think some people think I'm the devil because I'm not religious, but I assure you that we are also morally sound. Like the biggest stereotype for them is how pleasant they are. Isn't that not a good thing? Is that not a good thing? That the stereotype is that they're nice people. The Mormon Mafia pretty much brought Las Vegas to what it is today. No, what? The Mormon Mafia? Please tell me you're joking. What the hell is the Mormon Mafia? Hey. So Mormons started what Vegas is. I thought they would be against that sort of thing. Damn it! I can't open the thing. Hero, what year is our RE8 set? 1984. No. RE8 is set like modern day, I think. Yeah, modern day because the original Resident Evil is set in like 1998. Although I would like to play a Resident Evil that was like, before the raccoon incident. Like imagine if you went to like a little town in the 80s and it was like a kind of sort of prototype. I know RE0 was the prototype, so it doesn't make any sense if you did that, but hey, look, they in RE8 they talk about, actually I'm not going to keep talking. I'm not gonna keep talking because I don't want to spoil anything. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. I haven't spoken to you in such a long time. I haven't got a face anymore. I kind of lost it, but I am still here in audio format. So yeah, how's life? How's things? I know, right? It's well long. Too long. But what you been up to? Like, what's happening? Zombies tripping out if it was set in the 80s. It's just set in a club, and all of them are like just shuffling about. Zombies can like good music too, okay? Good to hear your voice. Life boring shit, you. Yep. Life's pretty boring and stressful and all of that stuff. Basically, nothing's really different. But I'm more than happy to talk to you in more detail if you wish. Not on stream though. not in public. But yeah. So the thing is, right? It basically because of everything that's gone on, all I've done in the last year and a bit is work, which hasn't been very fun. But here I am, playing the Outer Worlds, which is, if it's a game you've never played before, you should totally play it. It's a good game. I'll message you properly tomorrow. How'd you find it? What, Outer Worlds? Outer Worlds is great. I think it's a great game. I played it about a year ago. And I played it, how I play a lot of RPGs. I play it goody two shoes, charismatic, intelligent, that sort of thing. This time I'm going around hitting people because, you shouldn't role play the same thing twice. Well, you can if you want. But it's always good to spice it up a little bit. But yeah, it's a really good game. Really cool characters. Like Pavati, this lady here, she's lovely. She's like, the kindest person in the whole galaxy. It's got some good quest lines. The main quest is probably not like amazing. It's not amazing, but I don't really play these games for the main quest. It's quite short, but if you don't like playing, 200-hour long epics, it's perfect. It's like an RPG for people that don't have time for RPGs, which I think is a really good. Like, from start to finish, this game, if you're quick, will set you back about 30 hours, which is good. Like, I barely have enough time to do anything, so it's certainly a game that you can play pretty quickly. And also it's on Game Pass. Everybody loves some Game Pass. Which, by the way, Lottie, I've got. Actually, I told you, didn't I? I've got an Xbox Series X. I'm not playing this on Xbox Series X. I'm playing it on PC, but yeah, Game Pass is fucking great. I can't wait to see what like Bethesda releases. Let me get the logic module, please. Please. Ah, it's in here and I can't get in here. Jealous. Oh, here we go. Oh, I need a passcode. I've got it. Yeah, I was very lucky to get one when I did. Poison, who's also in chat right now, basically was like, get an Xbox, get an Xbox, get an Xbox, get an Xbox. And also another one of my friends at the same time was like, get an Xbox. And I was like, why would I get an Xbox?
Here they come.
Why would I get an Xbox? I've got a PC that has like a 2080 Super in it. And they were like, well, cause it's cool. And I was like, well, you got me there. It is pretty cool, so. Nice, well done. Fucking jump through the floor. So yeah, I bought an Xbox for no reason really. I guess couch gaming, but now that's literally obsolete because I'm playing PC on the couch. Honestly, Lottie, I've got the best setup. I've got the best setup now. I'm playing PC games on my couch in front of a TV, and the TV's like super quick. I'm having a great time. I didn't get a PlayStation 5 in the end, because I was just like, you know, they held back. They held back for so long that I was like, fuck it, you don't deserve my money. Nice one. I don't know what that is. Pick up riot control armor. Okay, that might help. So what games have you been playing recently? Has Matt like played the new, was it that new Amazon game, New World? I know that like he's a big MMO guy, so I'm just gonna try and put on this new armor. Oh, I look pretty badass, not gonna lie. It's only four armor. Arc, Dark Alliance, back to Diablo. Hadn't touched it yet. Oh, okay. Is Dark Alliance any good? Because I've heard some bad things. Oh goodness, I look so boring. I look so boring, but I guess that kind of fits the character. I'm more about looking the part than having function, so. Oh, but that looks great, even though it's rubbish. That looks great, but it's really heavy. Fuck it, I'll have the really bad armor. It's a good co-op game, but it's a grind. Oh, I haven't got time for grinds. Literally, I went back to Destiny for like the latest expansion. And I was like, okay, I'll play the campaign once. I'll play the campaign once, and then that was it. I couldn't bring myself to do all of the extra stuff. I was like, look, and honestly, it was way too much. It was way too much money for what I was like doing, but I just wanted to play it to see what it was like. And I enjoyed myself. I thought it was good. But I don't, you know, like it's not a game that you pay 40 quid for and play once, you know? Ah! Is he just running away from... Okay, alright. So, yeah, I mean, I like Destiny, you know I like Destiny, but I just don't want to, like, spend all of my time playing Destiny anymore. I don't have time for live service games. I want to like experience new things. I don't want to play the same thing like 200 times. We did the same, paid for Battle Pass, loved it for about 6 weeks and dropped it. Literally, I played it once. I played the campaign once and then I was like, fuck it, I can't be arsed. And I was like, I know I'm wasting my money. I know I'm wasting my money, but I just want to see what it's about.
You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh. So, in terms of like, so basically, I'm gonna ask Poison this, but if anyone else has an opinion, you're more than welcome to tell me what you think. But would you prefer that I start a game and finish a game, or would you prefer that I play like 3 things at the same time? Because I tend to, when I'm streaming, I tend to get bored if I'm doing one thing. And another thing, I always feel like I'm being boring. Go do the thing, Pavati, go do the thing. Yeah, there we go. Look, that's cool. That's cool. Like, because Beanie wants me to play Pokemans. Beanie wants me to play Pokemans. Do I play Pokemans at the same time, or do I play it? Do I play it after I finish this? Yay! What Pokemans? Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. So, the only one that I own currently is Pokemon Red. So, I'm gonna play Pokemon Red on stream. Don't think that I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I'm doing it because someone used his currency to choose it on stream. I think I would rather do what would make you happiest. If playing a different game every stream, then so be it. I just feel like if you do that, it's very disjointed, and that's also the reason why I never like. It's also the reason why I never like finish games on stream. How dare you? I need to go downstairs. Oh, we did discuss in the lab about having a set day for games for stream like Pokemon's. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. So, that is a very good point. I could do it so that a specific day would be a specific thing, but the problem is that that changes every week, so...
No, just leave me alone. You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram.
I'm not real.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. I'll speak to you tomorrow. It's good to see you. Slow down and tell me what's going on.
Clearly, I mistook you for one of the phantoms of my imagination, which terrorized me on occasion. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Definitely not insane. What is it that you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
How have you been surviving all this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Was that before you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons. You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Yay, maybe I'll do that.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
So why didn't you
There's
do
a
that
behavior
instead
control
of
terminal in the other
staying
room.
here for the
It
rest
should
of your
have
life?
options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started.
Okay, let's rewire the auto mechanicals so that they kill each other, because we are a vanguard for killing auto mechanicals. Apart from Jeremy. Jeremy's cool. Jeremy's my friend. What the hell? Oh my god. Where do I go? I can't even get through there. Oh my goodness. Is it anywhere in here? No, we're back out here again. Oh my god. I don't know where I'm going. Man, I almost missed that bit cartridge. Well, it said that. Did I have to pick up the card? Geothermal security chief key card. Well, where's his card go then? Sprat lover 1234. If I got to go all the way down again. Ow. Where's the bloody terminal?
What's eating you? The tail. Definitely start with the tail. Forgot what you...
I don't know what's going on. Because there's no like journal marker. Chester Higgins, an engineer in a geothermal plant who's been locked in there for years, told you that the logic unit is probably in the plant security office. I can't get in there. You haven't provided. Oh, actually, we've got a passcode. Fucking stupid. Stupid! Bye bye. I mean, we already killed all the monsters anyway. Not the monsters, the mechanicals. I still can't get into the security chief. Oh, has he got it? Have he still got it? Give me a damn key card. I've had enough of this crap. Just because there's potential for a lot of backtracking doesn't mean that you should do it. Only Resident Evil can backtrack. It's fine. Are you still playing Resident Evil 8?
What's eating you?
What's eating me is I can't get into this bloody security office. Yes. You just started Beneviento. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Oh, I wish I could just open that.
Once we do this, there's no going back. Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean? Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking. There's been scary nights, but Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly town. I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Hey, listen. Sorry, I just feel like we should go talk to Adelaide. If we're gonna kill her Oh!
It says in the thing that I failed the quest, so why are you telling me to go talk to Adelaide? Oh my days.
Unexpected.
Here they come!
Take that, you mechanical.
That's the last of them!
So we're gonna go talk to Adelaide, but I'm not going to like be sympathetic.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
We don't want any trouble.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. Much obliged.
Whatever your
Oh my
troubles with
goodness,
Edgewater,
what is it when
welcome at
people
the
turn
gates,
around,
you're
their
welcome
frames
here.
drop?
Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
It looks like you've made a home for yourself out here. The problem is that the way that I'm playing it is different to how I like to play it.
Home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball.
But you know, like in Fallout, where you decide to play one run that's good and one run that's bad.
It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer.
Dead people.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery, that's about it. Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Make amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Adds flavor. That's how you grow good. That's how you grow good veggies. Grow it off of human corpses. Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is...
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
But I'm not a hero, I'm a villain. Don't think about my name. Doesn't mean anything.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around. To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Productivity, output, profits, numbers, resources, synergy. You think Reed's just trying to spite you? Let's say I help you, what happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives. You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
You made your point clear enough to see what you can do.
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it.
The company
All anyone
owns
ever does
them.
is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Oh my.
So, what do you say? Divert power over to us. Shut down that abominable cannery for good. I trust you will listen.
So the thing that I did last time when I played this originally, I diverted the power to Edgewater, but then I got Adelaide to boot Reed out of his own place. So I feel like that was the good choice. You would think that the good choice is to divert the power to the botanical lab, but I don't know. I don't know. It seems like they're pretty angry with you at Edgewater if you do that. I'd still like to make friends with this community before I turn their power off, or vice versa.
You hungry? Something I can help you with?
Hungry, thirsty.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
No, I'm too clean for that. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kid. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. I appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me. Sure.
Ugh. Ugh. Okay, right. I think given that it's like 11:30, I'm gonna call it for the night. But I have had fun today. I've had fun today. If you have been here the whole time with me, I appreciate it. Thank you ever so much for hanging out. It does mean a lot. I know that this was a bit of an impromptu. It's a bit of an impromptu stream today. I wasn't actually anticipating doing anything because I've had a pretty like busy week and stuff, but I kind of just fancied it. I hope you had a reasonably okay time. I'm sorry I haven't been the most talkative that I usually am, but it is cool. It is cool. Yes, I am a bit sleepy. I'm a bit sleepy, but I hope it's been okay. And given that I'm not actually working tomorrow, I'm gonna have a nice day to relax. So hopefully at the end of that, I'll be back and ready to do something cool. So yeah, I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I hope you have a great week, and I hope I see you soon. Yeah, have a good one. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. I swear. Honestly, every time I say that, I always like don't stream for 2 weeks. But I'm sure that I will stream more often. I can feel it. All right, I can feel it. Just watch this space. Anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.